She who thrives. Phoenix rising. The true me. The ups and downs crazy in life. So take this journey with me. She who thrives. Yeah. Good morning, sunshines. Hello, everyone, and welcome to She Who Thrives, a podcast about embracing the grind of life while learning to shine through it all and push through it all. I'm your host, Janell, and before I begin, I'm going to ask you for a huge favor. If you can please subscribe, share, follow, rate, and review. I am reading the reviews, so I'm really using it. So please review. I really appreciate your love and support. We're going on, I think, two months of me being your host on She Who Thrives. And today I am by myself. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something very special that just recently happened. November 7th was my birthday. It was just a couple of days ago, and I just turned 43. And on that day, we did our podcast launch party. And I also announced our rebrand name. So I am the CEO of JBP Accounting, and now it is known as CFO. Why CFO? We're going to get to all of that. So I just wanted to tell you guys, yes, we're CFO now, and it's all going to be combined together with She Who Thrives. I mean, it's me. So I have to brand myself in every possible way, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. I'm excited about CFO. But before we begin with the explanation about it, I wanted to talk about, I wanted to share this quote that I seen on, I think it was Instagram. It's called, I'm thinking it says boss wherever. It says some things don't work out because you deserve better. It's just that simple. And it's basically, this is proof in that. So rebranding. After me going through my divorce, my breakup, going through all of the emotions, me healing, me trying to find myself, I wanted to really put myself out there and really show everyone who I am as a person, where I come from, being professional, being in the business world, the finance world, but also bring in the world of beauty and arts, because I just love art, and that just has helped me through all these years. So that is the reason why we created CFO. It's going to be a all-woman staff, and we're really going to be marketing towards women in business, women entrepreneurs in the beauty and the arts industry. Why? Like I said, I really it helps me, with beauty and the art, get out of what I was going through. So, and in that industry, the beauty and arts industry, many just know what they're doing in their business, and it's very hard for them in the financial world. And I had one of the biggest struggles and problems they have is finding people that are true to them, and they're not going to take advantage of them in the financial sector. So I really want to be very transparent with everybody. I want to encourage everyone to grow their business, whether it's makeup, it's hair, facials, estheticians, all of that in that world. I really want to help, so that way you can focus on what you do best, and I can focus on helping you out with the financial side and helping you grow, budget, get all of that. And why I didn't want to run it under JBP Accounting. Well, JBP was my initials. I was Janell Peña, and now I am back to my maiden name, which is Janell. And I just didn't want to put that out there. Didn't want to put my name anymore on it. So that's the reason why we created CFO. Why CFO? Because I'm a she, and I'm going to be your CFO. So we created CFO, and trademark is pending. The application is in, so I can't wait to get the approval on that. So yeah, this is where I'm at with it. I am now, there is, how many people we have? I started with myself. I started back, I think, in 2014, 2015, but I incorporated it in 2016. I actually started in a small dining room of my apartment, and I will work full time during the day, come home at night, and do everything that I had to do at night and on the weekend. So I was that entrepreneur that was bootstrapping everything and just getting everything done on my own until I moved to a little office, and I still was there by myself, but I wanted to get out of my home so I could differentiate between home life and business life. And then being in that little office, then I grew to getting someone on with me. And then from there, it just kept on growing. And now I have two full time, well, one full time employee, one part time employee, and I have one that, well, I can't say designated contractor, but she's on with us for right now temporarily as a contractor. She's out of state. So I am bringing in women staff so that way, especially girls that they love the arts and beauty industry as well. So I'm really going to be focused on that. And I'm excited because I really want to push women to grow and to get into that next level. And I know what the struggles are. And the podcast too has a lot to show with everyone in the industry. I'm trying to bring on women that have gone through a lot of struggles in life and share their story so that way women coming after us and that have gone through those experiences know that you're not by yourself, but you can still get through it and make it to where you're at. I started literally from nothing. Like, I had to figure out the laptop situation. I had to do everything virtually with no printer, no anything. So I started going from just a simple laptop that wasn't the best to where I'm at right now. And I'm very proud of myself. So unlike a lot of other people that come into this industry, I am an entrepreneur as well. I know those struggles. I know what it is not to have any money at points and don't know where money's going to come from to be able to sustain my business. So I know those experiences. I know where many people go wrong. I know the struggles, the anxiety, the imposter syndrome. Like, why would anybody want to hire me to do their job? Like, someone else is smarter than me. And believe me, I have two masters. I have a master's in business administration and a master's in accounting financial management. And I'm an enrolled agent, which is also one of the highest designations that the IRS can give you besides, attorneys and CPAs. And I still have those self-doubts. I still struggle with imposter syndrome. I still struggle with a lot of things. But putting myself out there, talking to everyone in this podcast platform helps me face that and overcome it and just keep growing. And I think with me, I just want to see everybody else grow. That's what gives me satisfaction, is helping everybody else grow along the way. But me being relatable with you, I know all of the struggles that people can go through, and coming from nothing. And I have to give a lot of credit to my background, where I come from, Humble Park, Chicago, Illinois, that it taught me hustle. It taught me to really strive to get what I want. I just did it the legal route. So I have to give a lot of credit to Humble Park and it also gave me really thick skin, like very thick skin. I have to. There's times that people criticize me, they give me really bad reviews, and it's like, damn it, like, what did I do? I need to do something different. I need to do something better. And I know not everybody's going to like me. I know a lot of people are not going to probably like this podcast, which you better like it. But Humble Park gave me thick skin. Like, I don't think you could bully me any more than anyone in Humble Park has ever bullied me. So I've been there, done that. I have grown from that, and it has taught me to really strive and keep on going. But the other thing too is why I wanted to be a woman staff, why I want to market to women, is that in this industry, especially in the financial sector, it's very male dominant. There are more women now, but it's still male dominant. And a lot of women in the arts and beauty industry tend to feel intimidated by if it's a guy in a suit coming to them to talk to them about their money. they don't want to ask questions, and they don't want to feel like they don't know what they're doing, so they steer away from asking these questions, and they just rely on the financial person to do whatever. And sometimes it puts you in harm's way. And anything that any financial person puts, does for you, you just have to know that there's a liability there, because if you don't know exactly what's happening, you're putting yourself at risk. So I'm trying to be as transparent as possible with my clients, so they know exactly what they're getting into. um but also pushing them to strive, so they can just really focus on their own things, and they don't have to worry about the financial part. So I'm really trying to put everything together, so that way you can feel comfortable, and know that we're on your side. We are on your side the whole entire time. Everyone that I do hire, I am really, really going to be interviewing them and making sure they agree with my mission and my vision. I'm not taking anyone, of course, just because they want to work for me. It's going to be very difficult to get on my team. Just like taking clientele, it has to be a perfect fit. And this is something that I want to let everyone know, anyone getting into entrepreneurship, like really interview who your clients are going to be. Just don't take just anyone. That was one of the biggest mistakes I did when I started out, was taking anyone because of money. I needed to get that money. And I shortchanged myself a lot of the times, because it's like, okay, they could go somewhere else, so let me be competitive with them. And I really like kind of cut my prices in half just so that they can come with me. But when that happens, you kind of shortchange yourself and you lose motivation on what you're trying to do, because it's like, man, they don't really value my knowledge. They don't really value what I'm doing. So I want to put this out there for people to see, the certain things that I went through, the mistakes, the failures I've made, because throughout these 7 years that I'm actually incorporated, I've done a lot of mistakes. I've gone up and down. The roller coaster of entrepreneurship goes like this every time. When I think everything's going good, something dips, and you just have to learn how to pivot. So I'm here to help everyone, not only in the entrepreneur world, but even in the personal side. I really want to help women as much as possible get through everything. Just because there's a lot of times that we don't love ourselves because of what society has put on us. Whether, like right now, a lot of it, social media, and everybody's like, oh, Instagram model this, Instagram model that. And we can fall for certain things, and you think you're supposed to look a certain way, and then you fall short of that in your own eyes or whatever. And then you don't think you're good enough to go out there and accomplish certain things. So I want to really encourage everyone, to steer away from that, and really own who you are. Like really own who you are as a person. And that's where I'm at too. And I'm doing it in front of cameras. Like I'm really owning who I am in front of camera. And this is the hardest thing for me to do. And recently, which I was excited, a lot of people don't know this about me, but since I'm constantly thinking and constantly analyzing, and I work a lot with my brain and looking at the computers and everything, I like going home and watching reality shows. It is my guilty pleasure. So don't judge me, but it is my guilty pleasure. And one of the reasons why I do that is because my job is already stressful with deadlines and everything else. And because I have PCOS, stress triggers it. So I have to find that balance. And reality shows for me is my balance. Like it brings me down. I don't have to think about much or anything. I just watch what's happening. But the other episode a few weeks ago that I watched, Kim Kardashian, that she has said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to put it out there, and then you just perfect it as you go along. It's not verbatim what she said, but that's basically what it was meant. And I really live by that. I really put things out there, even though it's not 100%. I put it out there because once it's out there, I can't take it back. I can't take it back. The only thing I can do is review it, look at it, and then make it better. I don't know if I can ever perfect anything, but I can make it better. And it's like, okay, I have the fear. That fear of me doing it may no longer be as intense. But I'm doing it now. So that's what I do, is encourage people to step out of your comfort zone so that you can be able to grow. So I'm excited for everything that's coming along. I am excited for all of these changes. I'm excited for what you're going to witness with She Who Thrives, as also with the growth of CFO. So it's going to go hands in hands. I am the face of pretty much both of them. So it's she, it's my brand, I guess. So I'm excited. It's all coming together, and the cameras and the podcast and everything is holding me accountable. So whatever I say and put out here, I know I have to do, because people are going to look forward to it. And I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited about it all. So just keep on tuning in, keep on listening. Let's see what else is going to come next. I am not going to stop. I'm going to keep on going. That is something that is perfect, that quote says. Some things that, it doesn't work out is because, there's better things for you. And being, outside of the relationship that I was in, I'm really growing as a person and really putting everything out there that I wanted to do without having to worry about anyone or anything. I'm just doing it. So I'm excited about everything that's coming along. So for those of you who's already ready to subscribe, thank you so much. I feel that love and support, but those who haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I really need that support. But also share, follow, rate it, and review it. I am reading all of the reviews. Even if it's a negative review, I'm still reading it. I might feel a little type of some way, somehow affected by it, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to keep on. So please subscribe, share, follow, and rate and review it. I really appreciate your love and support. And until next time, thank you.